Stan Gibilisco here from the White Hills of South Dakota, United States of America. You can't really see much out the window. Well, that's why we call it the White Hills. Actually, it's a sunny day. I don't want to run that iPad up to the window and have it descent optically on me and make the rest of this video dark. But there's still about 3 foot of snow on the deck. You may be hearing this beep. This beep beep. That is the uninterruptible power supply functioning down there. Actually, there's the torch-ear lamp that I put in the bathroom and turn on when there's a power outage. You can notice this. I do not have the generator hooked up to this yet. I have created what I call an SPO, Simulated Power Outage. Note, 120 volts AC, perfect. That is what this uninterruptible power supply is putting out. And there's the battery indicator. All this has to do is power that little laptop up there and that external monitor and a couple of lights, and that's it. And the modem and the router. There's the wireless router right there. That's supposed to be green, but it looks kind of orange right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting colorblind. Oh, brother, that would be the next thing. You hear those beeps? That's because I'm just testing this uninterruptible power supply, see how long it'll really hold out. It's rated at 1500 volt amperes, and this probably is only about 150 volt amperes total right here, so ought to last for a while. But now the rest of the house is powered up, except for the vital electronics that the generator would power. And that is mostly, well, that is the furnace, which is running just fine off of the generator, and the Nerd Cave, which I have fired up completely. And so I'm really giving this generator a good thorough test, a good long test, because they're predicting possibly another one of those massive winter storms at the end of this month, October 2013. There's all my Nerd Cave computers. You could probably hear some phase shift keyed signals in the background. Got a couple of programs that show that. Waterfall display on the left, spectrum display on the right, my venerable ham radio transceiver, and all the rest. All the lights, including this one here, so I never forget where I'm at when I'm down here. All those are powered up off of the generator and an uninterruptible power supply of its own. The furnace has a couple of lights that I have installed. There is one of them, so I can see what I'm doing when I'm fiddling around with the breaker boxes, and there's another one so I can at least see out the door. Now I need to wire, I think I should wire those into the uninterruptible power supply as well. But what I really want to show you, the core of this installation right here, is something intended to protect me from carbon monoxide. Just so I don't trip on it every time I go out the door to fiddle around and refuel this thing. There's a light, lets me see what I'm doing in the dark at night. I found out I kind of need that in order to refuel that generator at night. You never really want to refuel it while it's running, so you got to have that light wired up somehow into an uninterruptible power supply as well. I haven't really done that yet. But there you can see a fan, a great big freestanding fan. Hopefully it'll blow enough of that exhaust out this opening to keep it from accumulating here amongst my alternative energy supply, which proved to be very effective during the storm that they called Atlas. The furnace really didn't have to run at all. I just let the fan run on it and let that wood heat the house. Hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. I'm trying to talk really loud. I know that generator has a peculiarity to its sound that makes it really overwhelming, but there is the arrangement. Now hopefully this will work, and I'm testing it for quite a while. I do have a carbon monoxide detector upstairs, and if that thing goes off after 2-3 hours, there's my alternative to protect the generator from water. But I really hate going out into that every 3, 4, 5 hours in the middle of the night, staggering out of bed into this dripping stuff. And look at that dripping off the deck. That is really one of the foibles of this nerd castle right here. It's kind of a warm day. It's a little bit of that thawing out. You can see some of the stuff courtesy of Atlas there still left, and the 1-footer that we had a week or 10 days after that. So that's the deal here from the White Hills of Dakota Territory, United States of America. The update. Hopefully I'll be ready for the next storm of this epic winter, which I said bring it on in the beginning. October is only 2/3 done, and I'm maybe starting to think, well, yeah, thanks a lot. Stan Jabalisco 73, that means best regards in ham radio jargon, and so long.